Warning, 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 warning. This is a emergency broadcast. Code Red, here we are. Pick up your iPads, your cell phones, and have me and listen to Uncle the Podcast. Watch out. If you're sitting down for this, or if you're standing up, you better get ready for this, because it's gonna hit the eardrums. Uncle the Podcast.
You are listening to Uncle the Broadcast. My name is Aaron. I'm the nephew-in-law. Here with me is the star of the show, Uncle.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're back on the air. It is a Friday night. We're back on the air. Well, I've got some bad news, but we're going to make it out some other way news for a sports report. We don't have a guest.
Oh, yeah.
That's the bad
We're turning the bad news into good news. Don't worry about it, everybody.
Yeah, we're going to talk about the updating Super Bowl.
We are. We're live on Ocelli.com.
Charlie.com, my hour.
It's Uncle's Hour.
And at Uncle ChuckCherries.com. So now we are now live on my show.
Uncle, you just got a listener in the chat room at Ocelli.com. Benedict said, "Hi, Uncle."
Oh, hi there, Demedic. That's why this thing.
But there we go. We're all set.
Wherever he is, we're on air, so we can have a talk.
Yeah.
If you want to listen, if you want to step in and have a conversation.
I don't think we're taking calls yet. We're ironing out those technical difficulties, but when they
how is your telephone, Chuck?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Skype people to get back to me as to how we can do this now, because they changed things. So,
how are we going to get the people? Aggravation here.
Customer service, they don't give good service, Uncle. I'm sorry.
I knew that. We're at 122 episodes, by the way.
There you
it's
go.
122.
So as soon as we can't take calls again, we will, and we look forward to hearing from you all.
Oh, yeah.
But for now, I know Uncle has a lot to say tonight.
Tonight I got a lot of things to say at the sports report for my buddy, Chuck Ocelli, that always wants to talk about a sports report. So I am going to talk about a sports report tonight, since there's no guest. So what are you yapping about? Here he is, yapping. Well, already starting to yapping.
There's a lot going on in the sporting world right now.
There is a very interesting sport report that's going on. Since we're here now and it's live, I am going to talk about this call that people are wondering about.
Okay, we're talking about. Let's first of all say that we're fans of the Los Angeles Rams.
Oh yeah, we are Ram fans. We are not. Repeat, we are not a New England company house here. You cannot, I'd say, stand that team.
Get that through your heads, everyone.
Yeah, get that through your heads, everyone.
No New England Patriots.
No England Patriots here. We are Ram fans.
We like the Rams.
We like the Rams. And matter of fact, I even got a shoe.
Yes.
Girly shoe. I bought his number.
A jersey, yes.
A jersey that I picked up. In fact, I treated my sister to her shoe.
She also got a shirt
she
from
also got
the sports store.
Shocked me. I didn't realize that she wanted it. But since it's a...
If you want to see this jersey, you can see it on our Instagram.
Oh, yeah. We put it on Instagram if you want to see the show.
So go to @UnclePodcast on Instagram. It's we got our Instagram linked up on UncleThePodcast.com too.
And
so
I got it
listed
there. On there, and it's on there. So
we do that wacky Instagram thing. We can't help ourselves, can we, Uncle?
Yeah, no. To help ourselves. So we got that organized.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're back to square one. About the Rams and the Saint game.
Yes.
People were talking too much about this stupid call.
The NFC Championship
game. NFC Championship
Very
game.
controversial thing happened.
Controversy. This crazy show. This crazy call. I don't realize the ball face to face, look for the ball. I've always thought when you're not looking, you get a penalty. But I saw the play, the home team player looked back and didn't look back and hit him.
The controversy is that a Rams defensive play. It was a Rams defensive player, right?
Yeah,
a Rams player was basically he knocked over a Saints player, and it was clearly pass interference, but the call was not made. No, because Rams were on offense then.
No, they were on offense.
So it was I don't even remember. I just know it was a pass interference call that did not get called. Because the Rams guy knocked out the Saints guy. It clearly hit him, and so everybody's mad. And that allowed the Rams to didn't they score a field goal or something?
They'll win the field goal, win the game.
Yeah, and
that was at that point.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah,
because it got down to a field goal kick to win it. So that's exactly what actually happened.
Yeah, so I believe it was the Rams offensive guy knocked over the defensive guy.
Right.
And so
that's what happened. That's exactly. I believe that's exactly.
But anyway, a lot of controversy there.
Controversy on that play, and the coach went absolutely bananas. Went on the field, started screaming, yelling. Oh, yeah. I said, "Go sit down." You're gonna lose, so take a seat. Go to the second level. Take a seat. You're not gonna make the Super Bowl, so let it be. And shut the. Excuse my language.
Oh, look out.
And not to have this conversation again. So now a lady speaks up on it, and they're going to have a conversation. Well, let's have the conversation after the season's over, and let's go through that process. Well, that's the way it should go. Now, for now, it's a Super Bowl between our Rams and them sorry New England Patriots right now, and it's where it's going to go.
Yeah, there's no way out of that now. No, this is the way it's
going to go that way. So now everybody head to the store, get the shirts, man. In a regular store, couldn't find a thing. At least I could.
I go to the specialty store.
I couldn't find, so we had to go to a special mall. The mall has them.
Yeah, they got the sports store.
People want to get the shirts, you go to the mall. Not these stinky little stores around here, Target and all that other stuff.
You can't go to any of those.
Any
They're
of them.
sold out.
They're all sold out.
Forget it.
I'm letting you know, people.
You're going to pay at least $25 for a T-shirt if you want a Rams T-shirt.
Well, you can go to Penny's, and they got them for like $25. Now you were looking at
yeah, 25 and up for sure. 25 is the introductory price.
That's the price. So people want that, fine. But if they want that kind of shirt for a player's shirt, you get a little more. But that's the cost of it. So now what are we else talking about?
Well, I'm reading these comments from the chat room again.
Chat room. What
Benedict is also chiming in. I'll read this, Uncle, and you can react to this. So Benedict says, I must say Uncle has grown in bravura and charisma since I last listened, maybe 40 episodes ago. He sounds like a proper podcast host these days, fairly equal to Marin.
Who? You?
He's no, not me, not Aaron.
He said?
No, he's referencing, I believe, Mark Marin.
Who's he?
He is a stand-up comedian and also hosts one of the most popular podcasts that there is.
I forgot to tell you something.
Yes, what's that?
On a show, I don't know what night it was. Green was going to be on it.
Tom Green.
I said, "Oh, darn it! He would have been."
You mean on television?
On television. He was on a night show. I forgot to tell you about that. That was a surprise to tell you on my show. I didn't want to tell you. I
do follow him on social media and all that, so I know that he is part of the cast of the new Celebrity Big Brother.
And he was going to be on it, but I forgot what night it was.
It's happening now because I know they do the live feeds and all that stuff. I'm not.
That was a surprise. I gave you a surprise for my show.
Yeah, I like Tom Green, but I'm not really interested in seeing him on Big Brother, to be honest. So I mean, I really, I like him a lot, but like if he's gonna be on Big Brother, it's like I can skip that. I'll listen to his podcast when he puts that out. I think his stand-up is really good too.
That was my surprise to you today.
Okay, well, thank you. That sounds great, Uncle.
I forgot about it though, actually myself.
I don't mean to poo-poo this, but he's on there. So if anybody's watching Big Brother, you got Tom Green to laugh at least. Yeah, so that's good. But yeah, Mark Maron is an interesting guy. He is. He's a stand-up comedian, and his act centers around he's got this self-deprecation thing where he basically just gets up on stage and talks about how he's like such a loser and so neurotic and like, you know, he doesn't fit in anywhere. And that's like kind of his act is like he talks about his neuroses on stage. And so his podcast is he carries the act into it where he talks about himself in a similar way, but he's also interviewing people. It's like an interview based show where he gets a lot of he gets like A-list celebrities on his show and things like this because he lives up in L.A. and so of course he's
up in L.A.
Yeah, he's nearby.
Well, let's try to get him on our show one day.
There we go. We should.
Well, let's try and push the buttons. You two.
We'll get a hold of Mark Maron. We need to start a stand-up comedy act, Uncle.
Well, I'd like to do that on a live show. I mean, in a place.
I'm still thinking about. I'm seriously considering.
That's where I think I'm going to go. I think you're in the right boat, but this is what I want to do: go to them, open area, and do what you just said.
An open area. Oh, you're talking about podcasting live somewhere?
Okay, and I want to do that. But we have to put all this stuff together. Mm-hmm. I mean, it has to be like this, together.
Yeah.
When we get these things together and get the things organized. We have to be organized to do this.
If it's not together and organized, what is it?
It's not really like for people really like... You know how many people, if ever saw us live... in a show, take example, Tom Green. Mm-hmm. He was all over the place. If we were like him, going all over the place,
touring,
you know how many people we'd have?
You would come across and meet a lot of new people doing
Yes, that's what I'm getting to.
It's good for networking.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. Well,
Benedict, I'm just putting in everything that Benedict says in the chat room now.
Okay, what else do you have to say?
He's asking, could Uncle possibly interview the president, too? I guess he means Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, if he's not busy. I gave him that.
He probably isn't.
Chat room.
We just got to get him off Twitter for a minute.
Well, that'd be hard to do, but of course.
He doesn't seem very busy.
Not lately.
Yeah.
Because that
the government shut
down. Actually, until that lady got in the house, you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, the lady. Are we talking about Pelosi?
There you go. You got on a board. You're getting good there, sidekick.
She got in there and they just had to shut everything down. And
shut it down.
Nothing's been happening since.
That's exactly what's happened.
It's over.
It's all over. Since that lady got back in that house, it fell apart.
So since the government's shut down, that means that Donald Trump isn't doing anything because he works for the government, obviously. He's the president.
I know.
So he's not doing anything right now.
It's the person in the house. How many times have we heard her on the news?
The Speaker of the House.
Speaker of the House. Yeah. How many times, Sidekick, since we're talking together?
They like to talk about her quite a bit in the news. Yeah, she's a popular character.
This is why it's shut down.
Because they talked about her one too many times.
Well, that too.
They mentioned her name, Pelosi.
I don't care about Republican or a Democrat. At this moment, we don't have things working together like they're supposed to.
What about Bernie Sanders? Are you a Bernie bro?
Bernie bro? I don't know how he would react.
Oh, if he actually became like president? Yeah, it's hard to know what would happen.
I have to know what he'd do.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
That's the problem.
Too much of a
if he got picked, then we can find out. Okay. But since you know him and you know who got in, you know the rest of the story.
We sure do. Yeah.
So, back to the ball game. I was just talking about
the Super Bowl coming up next week.
Super Bowl next week. And the defensive line, I sure is hoping to figure out how to control the Brady boy.
The Brady bunch.
Oh yeah, you can call it Brady bunch.
That's the Patriots.
That's that crazy Brady bunch that have to be controlled.
They have to
properly.
I hope they're not deflating footballs again.
Oh yeah,
I hope
that'd be another thing. Another deflating football. You know, he got offended for that. A thing off of that when he got defended.
Yeah, he did actually get penalized in some way, didn't he?
And he did not play.
Was that like
play? I think for how many games?
Did
5,
that
6?
happen? When did that happen? Was that during the Super Bowl? Was that I forget when Deflategate actually?
I think
occurred.
it has been during the Super Bowl.
It was the Super Bowl. So when they came back to the next season, like he didn't play a game. Like the first game
yeah, it was that happened then.
Is that what happened?
That happened then, and then that next season came. He wasn't allowed to play.
Oh gosh,
wasn't even supposed to be going home. Not even be in the playing field.
Well, it's a good thing he he got disciplined.
They got disciplined on that.
That's good to know. He didn't get away with that.
He didn't get away with it. No.
You can't deflate a football around here and not get away with it.
Yeah. How do you deflate a football and figure how they playing with the darn thing? Oh, just because the guy can throw the ball at his player and he can catch it and the defensive man can't find to catch it? That's how he figured it out.
Uncle.
I'm figuring in Brady's brain, in his head, and I know what he's thinking.
Which is the most defining gate of our time? Is it Watergate? Is it Pizzagate? Or is it Deflategate?
Deflategate.
Deflategate.
You got that last one.
Why is that?
Because it was a deflated game.
Yeah.
If you really want to know, that's what it was. A deflated
it almost
game.
Deflated the entire NFL, didn't it?
It did. And I'm glad finally they opened their eyeballs and looked at this Brady boy to do this mess. Yeah. Finally did something right for a change.
Yeah. Something had to be done.
And I'm glad it did. I'm glad he did.
Some sort of standards had to be
complimented.
Yeah.
And trying to figure out.
So I've got a quick question again from Benedict. I'm trying to encourage chat room activity at O'Chilly.com.
Okay, what did that
He's
say?
asking now, did Uncle vote for Dickie Nixon, Richard Nixon? Did you vote in that election?
Who was running against him?
Well, he famously ran against John F. Kennedy.
Oh, no. I don't believe so. Because how old was I? I don't even know how old I was.
Yeah.
Do the voting. I mean, that is
a while back.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
Were you old enough to vote?
I do not think so. No, I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay.
The last voting, I'll give him a question.
Okay.
The last one I voted for was Reagan.
Oh, that's like the earliest presidential election you remember voting in was when when Reagan came in the first time?
Right.
Okay.
That was my first vote, and that's when I voted.
Was that 1980? Or it was right around 1980 when he first came in.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Somewhere around
or maybe
there.
It was 82, I want to say. It was something like that. It was early 80s.
It was in the 80 area somewhere. I'm not sure where.
Okay, so you did vote for him. Okay,
yeah, I voted for him.
There
that was the last actually good president that we've had decently, but I voted for. And he was a decent vote. He said to tear that wall down.
Oh, yeah.
And they did.
He sure did.
He teared the wall down and had a good conversation with the president of China. What was that guy?
You're talking about Gorbachev.
When
it was the Soviet Union.
Soviet Union. And they were like brothers like this.
Yeah, they really made things happen, didn't they?
They went like this to him. And they were actually shaking hands.
Yeah.
That was when a government would work.
Yeah, things were different.
And it was a Republican, not a Democrat, doing the work.
He was. There we go. He made it happen.
That's what happened.
He really pulled up his sleeves, rolled up the sleeves, and made it happen. Uncle, do you want to review this beer tonight?
I'm going to review. I got a beer for myself, unless...
I'm a little sick, so I'm not going to be drinking a beer. Plus, this is a little different than usual. This is a different
beer. It's actually a gift from Christmas.
Yeah,
that I'm dying to see. I thought it was a draft beer, but actually the word was wrong on the label.
Yeah, it's duet. So it's duet. What does duet mean exactly? This is Alpine Beer Company, Duet, India Pale Ale. This is a strong beer, Uncle. It's 7% alcohol by volume.
7.
Yeah.
And not that strong.
Little 12-ounce bottle here. Let me see. Where is it made? Brewed and bottled by Alpine Beer Company, San Diego. This is the California one.
Oh, it's a California one.
So there you go. Give that a drink, Uncle.
We're going to have a drink here, people, now. Try and test.
Test it out. There it is. The Alpine.
Whoa.
Was it Alpine Beer Company? I already forget. Do you like that?
Yeah, it's got a kick.
It's kicking. The beer is kicking. May not be alive, but it is kicking. So it's one of those IPAs, Uncle. Do you remember? We did, I think we reviewed After Party IPA on the Revolution, didn't we?
Yeah, what?
I think that's when we reviewed that.
Yeah, that's right. We did,
right? Yeah, we saved it for that because that was a party one.
Yeah. I would love to see a draft beer in a bottle one day. But I thought that was draft beer when I got the word wrong.
All you got to do is just hold a bottle up to a tap and then put a cap on a bottle and you're done.
Here you go, people. Okay. This is the beer.
Oh, okay. You're holding it up to the camera? Okay,
the camera.
There it is, everyone. Check it out.
Check it out.
Okay. We're not doing the YouTube live feed tonight, Uncle. We'll have to do that.
I forgot we didn't. I forgot he had a phone pump.
Yeah, no, you're getting used to that. You're getting used to the live YouTube
action.
Yeah,
I want the live action. But then I forgot he had his phone pump.
At any given time, we could do the YouTube show where we do the video of us, and that is fun. It's fun doing the live YouTube thing, and we'll do it again certainly. But for now, we're just going to go back to audio only for a while. The next time the Revolution comes up, I want to live stream video of that again. I thought that was a lot of fun.
All right. Excuse me, intermission. But, Chuck, I'm giving you a time span. If you can talk to these people on the phone deal, happily hope we have it for next year's Revolution. Phone's working. What are you laughing at?
Well, it's going to be important.
No, look, by next year I'll get it working for sure, one way or another, but it's just, it's a technical issue right now.
I forgot about you didn't have it, and I was showing the people. And I forgot you had it off.
Yeah. He forgot that I had the live stream video not running.
Yeah,
Didn't realize
I showed
that.
him this beer.
Let's take a minute to thank everybody who was a part of the Revolution, because we didn't get to do that last time, really, and this is only the second show we've done since that.
Okay, the people that talked on my Revolution Day, I appreciate you all calling in, and I like the calling, and but I'm still struggling about the baby. That thing is going to still bug me.
The New Year's baby that
I'm going to find out who that is yet. But other than that, I appreciate everybody that called in.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. We it was a real success, I think. I mean, except for some small technical difficulties, and it was just little things that went wrong, which I knew were going to happen. I knew something was going to go wrong at some point. So that just, of course, that happened. But nothing was a big deal. Overall, we had really good participation. Like, I was amazed by...
Well, we had, 17 people in it?
We counted, how many guests and callers we had. It was in the teens for sure.
I think 17.
It might have been.
I think it was 17. But that was good for a good night of New Year's Revolution night, because
it's real good.
People, you know how people are when they drink, they pass out.
Yeah.
But half the time they hung in there to have a good conversation with me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, we had a lot of people staying up.
That's what surprised the people.
A lot of people stayed up because we had folks on the eastern seaboard calling in, which was later than it was for us here, and they made it to the show.
The curiosity. I'm not saying the time difference here. I like to have known what the actually time was when they started the show to fix this.
Well,
thing.
Yeah. We started the show here in California at 8 p.m.
Yeah, we started at 8, but
now,
3 hours back or 3 forward.
3 forward. So if you were in New York City, say, while we were starting the show at 8, it would have been 11 o'clock at night. So
no, that's true because usually the ball doesn't fall until after 12 anyway. So they've all had at least the starting of the ball.
Yeah, that 3-hour time difference is difficult, and we're always struggling with understanding that.
Yeah.
But
that's the thing, and also as each time zone went to 12 o'clock, I kept announcing it. I would break in and say, "Oh, by the way, it's New Year's here. It's New Year's there." Each time zone when it went by. So we started on Ocelli.com a little after 11, but
bedtime.
Yeah, a little after 11 on the East Coast. But when it came time and the ball dropped in New York, we told them, hey, look, it's New Year's here on the East Coast. And as each time zone went by, the Central, the Mountain, and then obviously Pacific.
Yeah, I think the time slot we picked for the show worked well in that regard, in that we hit all the New Year's across the continental U.S. happening. I think that worked out pretty good. And again, people were able to make it, and we got a lot of people show up, and it was exciting. We had a lot of good people on the show, a lot of guests, a lot of callers calling in.
And that was special. Me. I liked that.
Yeah, special commendation to Kent, who was there for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kent.
That was amazing. I was like, whoa, he's still here. Yeah, it was cool just to kind of have him and be able to go to him. Hey, Kent, what's going on now?
Yeah, what's happening,
he was
Kent?
there the whole time.
I'm surprised we haven't had any call. Oh, no, we can't have any call. I keep forgetting your phone is off.
That. Yeah.
I have my head not thinking tonight there, Chuck, that you have your phone off.
Yeah, again, I'm sorry. Believe me, I want the phone calls more than you know. But
yeah, I know. That's what I keep pushing myself, saying, where's the phone calls? And, I know, and then you said it's broken. It's like, wait a minute.
Well, I think it's okay because it'll get listeners excited about the time when the phone lines do come back online, and then they'll really be able to call in with what they want to say, and it'll give them something to look forward to.
I'm curious to know, a question with you, Sidekick. How did you do in your first hour with no phones? And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that.
I didn't know how I was going to do, but I thought the show came out pretty good. I was just talking about artificial intelligence the whole time. I like that. I like talking about that at least.
Oh, well. Oh, something at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, so back again, we're talking about the mall. This was exciting. We was going, first of all, we got the stuff. We had to go to the doctor and get my prescription and his daughter's shots. We did that first. Then we went back to the mall. Boy, I never saw this kind of action with the mall thing. Mm-hmm. First store we gone to, had all what I wanted. But then, of course, my sister came, and they had to call a conversation on telephone. So we're going to meet somewhere on the top floor. So we go on the top floor, went to this Fast Fan sports store. And they had everything we wanted.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
There you go. Day in the life of us.
Yeah, that's what we did today.
We pick up prescriptions, and then we go to the mall to get football jerseys. We're good Americans.
It's American people.
Fine citizens, Uncle.
Oh, and there is another thing. They are going to have a open show for the players if they can't make it to the Super Bowl day before.
You're talking about the Pro Bowl.
No, the Super Bowl.
Oh.
They're going to have a party for them before they leave.
Who?
I told you about that in the news.
They're having a party for who?
And they're going to give out rags for the Rams.
Oh.
I forgot to tell you that.
Who's doing this?
The football team.
Okay.
And downtown.
Yeah.
Somewhere downtown. Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. So downtown, people who are just watching the game here in Los Angeles, they're not going to Atlanta or wherever.
Can't make it.
Yeah, they can't make it. Probably don't have the money.
Yeah.
Most people don't have the money to do that. So come out to this event. We'll give you a rally towel.
Rally towels.
Maybe we'll drink a beer or something. We'll be excited. And we can.
I will talk to this family to see if they want to go.
To downtown L.A., is that where it is? Or somewhere in Los Angeles?
Somewhere in Los Angeles.
Okay.
I know it's got to be somewhere in Los Angeles. I forget where, but they did say it on the news.
Sounds exciting.
And it was Channel, and it was on Channel 2.
Channel 2.
And it's going to be on 2, so the game.
Okay.
So
all right,
there you go.
It. So I'm sure everybody's excited for the Super Bowl. We are.
Yeah, we are.
Our local team is going.
Yeah.
We're excited about that.
We're excited. We got our own team in this game. And if it wasn't for our team in this game, I wouldn't have cared. I honestly wouldn't have cared. But since our team is in it, everybody going crazy. Get a shoe. Get a cap on their head. Matter of fact, I'll let you have my hat.
Oh, boy.
Since you don't have a shoe.
Okay.
I have it in the room.
It would have been pretty boring if the Saints had one, and then be the Saints and the Patriots. And be like, I don't want to see this.
Right. I wouldn't have seen it. I wouldn't have seen the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
I would definitely not go to see it and watch it.
Yeah. That's
but
not
since our team was in it, I got to.
The Patriots in the championship game defeated the Chargers, the other LA team.
Yeah, that game, I thought they really didn't push the button to do what I told them to do. Run or get after that stupid Brady. And remember my language again, because I can't stand him. And this guy, they have to figure out. And this clink shot here, put shot here, not the Bombers. He's got a way to stop. If they can stop him doing these dink kind of shot flows, we'll be in a good shape. Let our defense have to figure out how to do that.
Stop him from throwing the short throws.
Short throws. And get the ball in the first half. Do not let them have the ball in the first half. I figure now, get the coin.
Yeah,
Flip
that's
the
a
coin.
problem when you get that
coin.
ball.
Get the ball first.
Start making the short throws, and you're done.
Correct.
That's how you lose to the New England Patriots.
That's how you do it. That's your sports report for you, Chucky. I give it you.
Yeah. For the ever popular.
Because I know he always wants to have a sports report. I'm giving him the sports report tonight because we don't have a guest.
This is more in-depth analysis right here.
And that's trying to figure out. The first hour of the betting in Las Vegas was we were favored by 1. After that, it went to New England 5.8 or 8.5 is for favorite right
Why
now.
were we favored at first and then it changed?
I don't understand. That's what I'm trying to figure out. What is this Vegas people doing? The mob.
Yeah.
If the mob's in it, I don't know how they operate. The mob. There's the mob's in it.
I don't know.
Now, how the mob is in a betting contest on a football game. That's how it is. Back to my beer.
They start to change the line if the volume of betting is too heavy on the one side. So let's just say you got a whole lot of people got in right away with with a bunch of points and everything else. They'll start to pull it the other way so that, look, some of these bets are going to win, some of them are going to lose. It's called laying off the line.
Laying off the line.
That's exactly what that is.
Wow. So they're just basically calibrating it so them, as the casino, doesn't lose more money.
Yeah,
right?
So it's not a total loss. Exactly. Right.
Oh, that's how they work it.
Yeah, because that's how casinos
knew how they
work.
The betting operation.
And if people persist to go too much in one direction or the other, that's when you hear they close the line.
Right.
They'll close it out. Like one of the most famous examples of it is when Mike Tyson was fighting.
Right.
And he was fighting Buster Douglas. The Vegas line was like 100-1.
Wow.
Or something like that, and they pulled it up even more, and a couple of people still bet on it, so they closed out the line, so it wouldn't be like a bunch of people just throwing some money on it to see what would happen, because if it gets too large, listen, if you're a millionaire and you want to throw $50,000 on it, at 100-1, you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? So. So they closed out the line on the Buster Douglas fight, and that's the funny thing is they actually had to pay a couple of those bets, but it didn't break the casino,
Didn't break the bank
like it could have. Yeah, interesting. Some insights into the world of gambling, Uncle.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to figure out. These mob people. I don't know. I like an enjoyment close ball game. Like in these playoffs, they were close, and they were interesting. You never seen us go away and want, it's going to blow out and go step another way, other room.
Boring.
But these games, I have a feeling these games are not going to be a blowout. I have a feeling it's going to be closer than people think.
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Got to be interesting. We
It's
don't be bored.
kind of make interesting game.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I was going to ask you about that, Uncle. What you thought about the fact that both games went into overtime, right?
Yeah, they did. And they did go into overtime. That was another surprise. You never see a football game going into overtime and a playoff game now to have that problem. But they said this kind of situation have to have a winner. So whoever got down there first had the ball, and their team never had a chance to get the ball. And that playoff game against them and the Chiefs, like for example, they're going down the field. I really feel sorry for the Chiefs because they never had a chance. This is why they need to get the ball first in the first quarter. I'm telling my tune of getting it in the second half. No. Get it in the first quarter, the coin flip.
Mm-hmm.
They have to get it in the first quarter.
I see.
So to get as many points as they can against the New England Patriots in the Super Bowl. That is how they have to do this.
Yeah.
And that's the way they have to play it to do.
Got to.
And then in the defense, of course, can finish the rest of the story. Hopefully can beat the heck out of that.
Yeah, they're going to have to be
team.
good. They're going to have to be good.
They're going to be good.
On all fronts.
If they looked at the film of last year's Super Bowl against the Philadelphia to figure out how to do it, they possibly can do it if they look at that film.
Oh, they need to learn about what Philadelphia did right.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm getting to. Because they did actually right. They did the right thing. I don't know how they did it, but I would like to know how. So if they can figure it out, go back to that film and look at it.
You need to talk to the Philadelphia Eagles. You got to talk to the coach there. I forget that guy's name. I know what he looks like. I don't know his name. But talk to him. He'll tell you all about it.
Oh, well, I don't know no shit, but I mean, well.
Yeah, we don't have him on the line right now.
I would like to ask.
Be nice, Joe.
I'd like to get him, but of course.
So we can learn a lot from Philadelphia. That was exciting. That was a fun one last year.
Yeah, that was a good one.
I think everybody was excited to see Philadelphia win that, so that was cool. That was a lot of fun. Right. It's especially good to me because, I'm from Pennsylvania.
You're a Pennsylvania boy.
Yeah.
You, of course, were probably a Philadelphia fan. I don't know.
Yeah, more so, I'm not. I couldn't call myself a fan, but I like the Eagles more so than I do with the Steelers. I don't care at all about the Steelers, but the Eagles are kind of cool, like the Philadelphia team more so than. Forget the Steelers.
You pick a team, of course. Since I was in Miami, I was a Dolphin fan. I admit, nobody ever will get that 17-0 record. It's in the grave books. Nobody's going to touch it.
Nobody will beat their season record where they didn't have a loss.
Yeah, and it goes through the Super Bowl. It has to go through the Super Bowl and the playoffs to do that. They'll never find that. They'll never get there. I'm kind of rude. They will never get there. So, but other than that, I move on to a new state. So, pick a new football team. And it's the Rams I pick.
Yeah, the Rams are good. I like the Rams. The Rams have an interesting story, how they were out here, and then they went to St. Louis,
right.
And now they're back here again. And they had some growing pains when they first got here. That first year they struggled.
What?
And then they started. They got Gurley there right away, right when they got here. But the team in general had trouble, and then they switched to coach, and then things started getting better. And then this year, we saw what happened this year. They were amazing this year.
I got a question for you guys about the Rams, actually. Because I don't watch football that much. I used to years ago. I understand the game just fine. I played it a little bit when I was a kid, all that. All right. And things have changed. But you know what was weird to me is as I'm looking at the Rams uniform, and the ram horns, in my memory, were always yellow. They were always gold, yellow, whatever you want to call them. Why were the ram horns white?
That was that I can tell him now.
Tell him.
It's a away uniform, colored uniform.
Yeah, they've got different jerseys.
Different jerseys every year.
It didn't used to be like that, though, right?
That's a new one. The white ones are new. Yeah.
Yeah, the white ones are new ones. But they have
the jersey you bought today is a throwback.
Mine's a throwback uniform
where it's blue and gold.
It's blue and gold. When they first came here, that was the uniform they wore.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got.
I'm told that's the one that they're going to wear at the Super Bowl.
That's the one they're going to wear, right? So I've got the right uniform color.
They're going Masonic, Uncle.
They're going what?
Blue and gold. That's the Masons' colors. Did you know that?
Masons' colors?
Oh yeah.
I never knew that.
Oh yeah, that's their colors, Uncle.
Also,
Where do you get these colors
the official state colors of New Jersey are blue and gold. By the way.
Oh,
they are?
The Garden State. Yeah, what do you know?
I didn't know that either.
There might be a couple Masons in that state.
Well, whoever knows.
Was one of the original 13 colonies.
You got to pick. You got to pick your home team, and who's left is your Rams. So what do? You go for the Rams.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like the Rams.
What's the color? But the colors are.
Well, yeah, colors change, and again, even with the same team, they got different colors. Sometimes it's the blue and gold, sometimes it's the blue and white. I'm trying to think what other jerseys they pulled out this year.
They had the black.
Did they wear black?
They had it in the store. Now,
that might just be a store thing.
That got to be a store thing. But all the company is Michael. It's Mike. Mike's makes the clothes.
Oh, he's the one who did this.
The Mike.
Your
wife knows the company.
Oh,
she's
okay. So it's okay. It's one of Nike.
Nike, no, that's what. Okay. Nike. Nikes are the people that made Nike. Yeah, Nike made the uniforms.
Those
uniforms.
Crazy nut jobs up in Portland, Oregon, based out of Portland.
Oh, they are.
Yeah, that's where their corporate headquarters is.
Well, that's where it's all Mikey.
Yeah,
nothing to do with her company.
Yeah, no. Yeah. So, Nike, everybody knows Nike. And, a lot of times with the fan apparel, they'll have, like, the black version of a given team. I remember people having Angels hats that are all black. It's like black on black. It's like an Angels logo that's black stitching on a black hat.
Some people have the fans, some of them, when I've gone to some of their games, I saw their old uniforms wear, and they wore those. I saw them.
Yeah. So there's the black thing that they do just, for fans to wear something different. But then any given team in any given sport has their throwback jerseys too.
Right.
And they've been popular in past years with all sports, the throwback jerseys.
Yeah. I've seemed to like the throwbacks.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I mean, they're neat, and I like the blue and the gold. So I'm glad that they're going to wear the uniform that I bought, of course. To wear. That told me one other thing too. They're the home team in this game.
Is there a home team?
There's got to be a home team in the game, but I don't know if
they're in Atlanta, aren't they?
That's the American League team. That is a National League team. Field.
Oh, so you're going by what division, the NFC or AFC?
Correct. And I think that's how they go by.
Does that make a difference?
I'm wondering if that's how they go by that. Yeah. I've been trying to figure that out. What do you think, Chuck?
Oh, yeah. What does Chuck think?
What do you think,
I
Chuck?
thought they decided that part of the Pro Bowl would be like the Pro Bowl would somehow determine who the home team is and who the away team is. Wasn't that one of the things they changed?
I know they do that in baseball, right? With the All-Star game.
That's the All-Star game, yeah.
Yeah, that was the All-Star game. But they used to. I found out this past year, they stopped that.
They did.
I don't understand why. The winner of that's strange, too.
To me, there is no home team because they're both away. They're not in Los Angeles. They're not in what state are they? Is it Connecticut up there? Is it Massachusetts?
Connecticut. Boston.
It's Connecticut, right?
Boston, Connecticut.
Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, Massachusetts.
Well, the Patriots, they're Massachusetts. Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
There's like so many states right there in that area. It's like once you get to New England.
But how I get to this conclusion of this is because Atlanta now is a National League team. Correct?
You're talking about the Atlanta Falcons?
Falcons, right.
I'm not sure.
A National League team.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm not sure if they're NFC. I think they're NFC.
Yeah, they are. National League team.
Yeah, that's Chuck's team.
That's your team.
No.
It's not?
Not? What happened? You're in Atlanta.
Listen, I might be here, but my loyalties don't begin and end with where I'm sitting.
No, shucks. We lost a fan. You saying that, sidekick.
No, I'm talking about the Falcons.
Oh, yeah, the Falcons. We're talking about the Falcons for a minute.
Yeah.
And they are a National League. I've been watching the Troll Bowl, and they have N means National, American League National, and AFC is American League.
There you go.
That's how you solve the problem of what division these teams are in.
Mm.
And, of course, the sorry Patriots are in that league, AFC League.
Yes.
And we are in the National
Rams
are
NFC.
Yes. NFC division. So that's how it goes to be national team, American League team in a Super Bowl. That's how they do it.
Interesting.
No, I know that part at least.
There we go. We got that down. We still haven't figured out about this home team thing. I don't think we're going to get to the bottom of that. That's too mysterious.
Well, next Sunday night, they're going to tell you who the home team is.
Oh, okay. We'll have to listen.
The Zebras will tell you.
Yeah,
okay.
with the 7 hours of pregame show, I'm sure they'll mention it somewhere.
Yeah, they will. Yeah,
Listen
and
close.
it starts at 6:30. That game.
It starts at 6:30 here in Pacific time.
I think so.
So
what would it be there?
9:30. Yeah, that sounds right because then that puts in a prime time back.
Right.
That sounds right to me. Yeah.
Right. 6:30 here. And then whatever time it is in the East Coast, with that time change again.
Yeah, it's not.
I can't figure out.
It's tough. I know it.
It's
tough.
People next morning have to go to work. I bet you half the people that are going to watch this football game is not going to come Monday morning.
Yeah, some people won't.
They don't. They take a day off.
They take the day off and eat the leftovers of their chicken wings.
Yeah, whatever they had for the preview of the before the game started.
Tortilla chips,
done whatever they
maybe
eat.
A piece of celery if one got.
What are we going to have, by the way?
Celery, and
gotta have some chicken wings.
Blue cheese dressing
with some chicken wings.
Maybe some diet soda. I don't know. You want a diet soda?
Diet soda.
I'm not going to have ace. I don't do the soda thing.
No, I'm talking about for food.
Beer.
Well, people can drink beer.
Nachos.
Nacho. Oh, he'll get him started. And so maybe a swing over to the wing store.
Pizza.
No, they got a wing store. What's that wing place they had?
Wingstop?
Wing store, the sports bar. Wing store.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
That's it. We got to find that place.
They're going to be busy that day.
Yeah, well, we'll get a couple of them before we go.
Buffalo Wild Wings, Hooters, any other place that has wings.
You know your wife's not going to cook. And you know they're not going to cook that day, that Sunday night, football Sunday.
Is heating a frozen pizza considered cooking?
What?
Heating a frozen pizza. Is that considered cooking? Because I could see that. Something. I could see that happening.
Yeah, it might be. Warm up something, yeah.
Jalapeno poppers.
Oh, I'm sucking a bunion. Well, that's something you would eat.
Yeah, I would. I would eat that. Yes,
I know.
I would eat that.
Your stomach would say you want hot stuff.
Couple pieces of information here, real quick. The way they're listing the game is that the Patriots are at the Rams, so the Rams are considered the home team in this equation. Okay. Number one. Number two, it is at 6:30 p.m. Eastern that the kickoff is going to be. So it's actually going to start. Well, that means that it starts at 3:30 for you.
3:30 for us.
3:30.
Yes. Yes.
So that's 3 hours different. Right, that makes sense.
But it's a Sunday, so,
Oh, I got you. I'm just letting you know. I mean, pregame, like I said, might start at midnight. I don't know. But it's just because it seems to me like all day is Super Bowl day on Sunday.
It is. Yeah. Actually is. You're right, Chuck. It is. The Super Bowl comes Super Bowl Sunday from the beginning to end. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And after that, I go to work.
After that, yeah.
So I can watch it before I go to work. Know who's going to win, of course.
Yeah. So it's a national holiday.
Yeah, you could say that. National
pretty
holiday.
Much. Yeah, pretty much is.
And half the time when I was working the county a while back, people were watching a football game, and half of them didn't even come in the following Monday.
Oh, it's not like that they were there on Sunday. It's the next day they don't even come in.
They don't even come in, so.
Think about the people that are working at Buffalo Wild Wings, Uncle. They're working that night.
Well, of course they're working. They really want to get the food ready. I can see that. I can understand the Buffalo chicken wing people. Or even the people at
Wingstop.
What is that with the girls?
Wing Street?
He's talking Hooters with the girls.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Hooters.
Well, he knows. Yeah. Hooters. They're going crazy.
Of course I know. Crazy. Ask about anything devious or whatever, I'll pipe in. No problem. I'm here for you. Another quick little Super Bowl factoid, just so you guys know. Do you know when the Super Bowl will be in Los Angeles next?
Possibly next year or is it next year?
It might be next year for the new stadium.
Nope.
It might be.
It's in 2022. It is scheduled to be there. The next
22?
two are scheduled to be in Florida, both of them.
Oh, Uncle.
Both
your old
in
state.
Florida?
Should go back for that one.
So let's see. South Florida, Hard Rock Stadium, it says, wherever that is. And that's 2020. And then the other one is in Tampa Bay in 2021.
Oh, that's right. Tampa Bay.
After that, you have Los Angeles in 2022.
Ooh, nice.
And I bet you I know where that's going to be.
It'll be at that
new stadium. I would love to see that stadium in a game. I'd love to go to a game.
Oh, yeah, we should go.
I want to go, and I'm going to push you all, because I haven't gone to a hockey game yet.
Push us.
I'm going to, because I still want to see a hockey game I haven't seen. I want to go to that.
Push us all the way to Inglewood.
Where's that?
That's where the new stadium is.
Oh, we're going to Inglewood.
Yeah, we should.
For next year.
Inglewood, up to no good. Yeah. We got it's right across the street from the Forum, which is a venue I absolutely love.
Oh, it is? Well, that means we were there just a little while watching the Final Four.
Now, which team would you go see? Because to my memory now, I haven't watched hockey in a while, but I remember there was the LA Kings, the Anaheim Ducks got added in at some point, and there was also the the San Diego Sharks?
San Jose.
Sorry.
That's up north.
Yeah. Okay.
So they're out of the picture.
Ducks. It would be the Ducks for
your
information, because it's closer and it's in the Orange.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. We used to live
right there in Orange, and we lived in Orange.
We did.
I'd go to see the Duck game.
Ducks.
Of course, there was I have her sister-in-law boyfriend.
Yeah.
I got words to talk to him about. I got really mad at him.
Oh, what did he do?
He said he's going to let me know when a Duck fan would go to a game. He never gave me the call. And I'm still mad at that.
Oh, he didn't take you to the Duck game. He's in trouble.
Yeah, he's definitely in trouble.
He is in trouble.
I'm dying to see a hockey game.
Yeah, we haven't been out to one.
I want to see one.
Yeah, we should get to one. We should go to
just relax ourselves, go out on a whatever time,
to the Honda Center.
Friday night, or go to Hunter Center and go see one. What's it on to watch a game? Even if I don't see any other game but one.
We could take the train to the Arctic station and get out and walk over there.
We can do that then. But I do like to see one of these games. Mm-hmm. Last time I saw a game is way back when I was in New York, and I don't even remember it.
Oh, wow.
The Rangers played.
I've never seen a hockey game.
I've seen one, but I don't remember it.
Yeah. That'd be interesting. Everybody says it's really good live, so I'm willing to go see one. It could be good. Yeah.
Talk your wife into it, too.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we'll go. Yeah. All right. Well, Uncle, we're getting toward the end of the show. Why don't we promote things? Oh, I know. I need to give a shout out right now.
Get the shout outs. Now we can shoot the shout outs.
To Party Boy Rod.
Oh, what's he up to?
Well, he won the Instagram Name That Tune game.
When did you finally tell me that?
I just did.
What was the name?
Well, the song was "Rockin' in the Free World" by Neil Young, and he got it.
Oh, so now he'll be on our next show. I want Rod to be on our next show.
We should bring him back.
Get him on that show. You two work on him to get me on a guest, though, for winning that show, winning that program.
We'll get Rod of the Listening Party Podcast back on here. He was on The Revolution.
Yeah, he was on The Revolution.
Yeah.
Because me and him are like this.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't know about his wife, though. His wife's over to him.
Denise, yeah.
Over to the sidekick over there.
Yeah.
I can't figure her out.
I'm like her, and you're like Rod. We know that. We know that.
We know.
Uncle, do you have any shout-outs to give?
Well, shout-outs to my buddies at work that I'll be back in about 2 weeks. And I've been checked out, and I've been pretty good. And them, and the other people, Ringside, what was that place in Orange my party was?
You're talking about the beef people?
The beef people.
Yeah.
I meant to on the shout out to you guys. I haven't been lately because I've been busy doing Revolution. I'm hoping to get in touch with them yet.
There we go.
And Rod and Denise, a shout out to you, party people.
Yep.
And hope us everybody be hoping be on for the next Friday night. Hopefully we have my side boy in this boombox get the phone fixed so we can get live action.
Right.
Exactly.
Big ups to Benedict in the chat room for being the active chatter for this both episodes, Trans Resistor and Uncle, but really active during the Uncle show and adding in a lot of comments. Thank you, man.
Yes, thank you. So where the phones weren't there, we had chat room activity, some good listener interaction.
And this was your sports report for you, Chuck, for tonight.
There you go.
I thought I could give it to you.
Got that.
I haven't had to give it to you.
Of course, we're live right now on Ocelli.com, Friday nights, every Friday night.
Every Friday nights at 8 o'clock.
11 p.m. Eastern Time. And, of course, you can...
Oh, matter of fact, I forgot.
What?
I didn't make this
beer. Rate the beer real quick. What is it, 1 to 10?
It's 8.
It's 8. Okay, there you go.
I with all the conversation, I forgot what I was drinking.
Lost in the rating, yeah.
Yeah, lost in the rating.
So 8. So there you go,
So it's
everybody.
8 on this one.
So that's important to know.
Yeah.
Our website is unclethepodcast.com. You can subscribe to the podcast there. And we're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. And anything else, Uncle, before we go?
Well, not much, because, of course, I'll get more active. Of course, we know his problem on his other end. But, of course, that should do it for tonight.
All right.
And hopefully we'll have those phones working here, Chucky.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. So we'll see you next time, everyone.
So long. Bye-bye. Have to say my bye-bye.